Okay, Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes, and that's starting now.
Whew. All right, guys. Wait, let me...
No, don't start yet.
No, we're going. All right, so we're going to sync the audio. All right, so we are answering your guys' questions. Thank you to everyone that shot us a message or comment or something, whatever. But,
we definitely really appreciate it. We're really excited to get to 1,000, so it's a pretty big deal to us, at least.
So we are going to go into the first question.
It's a droid, so give it a minute.
Let's see, is it going to... Q&A questions. All right. This one is by Super Moto Boy 400. He says, "What got you into the small bore scene, and how do you support your hobby financially?" You want to go with that one?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got into the small bore scene first. So let me think. So I basically saw a ruckus online because I was into the cars and stuff like that. So I just love cars. So eventually I saw a ruckus. Like, what the heck is that? Long story short, I saw it, didn't care anything about it. Like, that's cool, walked away. I figured it was custom. But I saw a ruckus that was only a 50cc, but it was built in Greensboro while I was meeting up with a couple guys. And I was like, oh, there's a ruckus. I wanted to sit on it so bad, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna sit on it. But anyways, after that, I looked it up like every single day for the next
As you do with
like
anything.
couple weeks. Yeah, I looked it up like ridiculously. I was watching vlogs and all kinds of stuff, and I was like, I got to do this. So it was probably a couple weeks.
That was what, 2012?
It was
2011?
it was like 2013, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I got it, and I was like, man, I'm so excited, and built it. Built my first one, built my second one, and then once I built my second one, then Justin kind of got interested in the ruckus.
Finally got to test drive it after knowing Kyle for almost a year.
And he test rode it with a broken bone.
Yeah, I
with
had a
cast
broken
on it.
wrist and cast on. I was like, phew. And I still loved it. And then I got one, Rick got one, and
Yeah, we had a lot of fun on those things. Those things were so much fun. Eventually, we got into the Groms just because going to like the crawl and stuff like that, we're like, oh, these Groms are pretty nice.
you can actually lean and you're not scraping pegs the whole time. So,
Yeah,
whew.
I just worked on a ruckus and I leaned it in the driveway, and just being used to a Grom, and I hit the throttle. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is nice. And then I lean. As soon as I lean like not at all, and I just hear. I'm like, all right.
All right, and for the second part of that question, how do you support your hobby financially?
We work.
We work our butts off.
We work.
I am in the Army. I do communication or satellite communications. So, what is it? AT&T or Verizon for the Army, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
Pretty much. He answers phone calls and
Watches YouTube,
deals with people.
I guess. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But and I just do construction and work my butt off to try to buy all this stuff that I don't need. But I still will keep buying it. I have a problem.
Yep, and then I guess we do YouTube. I mean, we haven't made much, so...
We haven't even made enough to withdraw anything. We haven't made a single dime off YouTube.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah, thank you guys,
This
though.
next one.
We appreciate it more for just the money.
Next one by Papa Crane. How do I get to 1,000 subs like you guys? And when are we riding together again? I can't read today. How do you get to 1,000 subs? Work your butt off?
Make like 70 videos, and eventually one of them will become something.
Yes.
Eventually, but.
And if you guys don't know, Papa Crane is another motovlogger. He's down in Atlanta.
Leans that knee super hard, right on the ground.
So yeah, guys, if you haven't heard of him, go check him out. And we are going to be riding with you. I messaged you the other day. Blood Mountain, September 9th. 9th or 10th, one of those days. You already know.
We'll ride with him at the beginning, and then eventually after a couple corners, we'll see him at the end probably. Yeah. But he's super fast.
All right, next one is Cuz Race Car. Should buy a Grom, hashtag Grom Squad. And then he commented back, should I buy a Grom? Sorry, crying emoji. LOL
Oh, he
emoji.
spelled it wrong?
Yeah, should buy a Grom?
I think you should buy that was for Faith and Johnny. But anyways, I think you should buy a Grom. They're awesome. They're small. They're lightweight. They're awesome.
And it looks like he's got a Subaru WRX. Blah
Nice.
blah. I don't know if that's his.
Do you think that's RPF ones?
Probably RPF ones that are gold.
Hey, I have RPF ones on my
Skip
FRS.
the question. All right, next one is by Doug L. What was the first bike you rode? Like street legal or dirt bike?
I don't think he can answer, so let's just say both.
All right, I started out on, I think it was a CRF 80, ex-girlfriend had, or her brother had, and I took it out while we were babysitting, I guess. But yeah, that was the first bike, and I whiskey throttled into a pine tree. I've never told him that.
I've never heard that. I got a similar story, but what's the first legal?
My Ruckus.
Oh, okay. My first bike I ever rode that had a motor on it was a dirt bike. I don't know what kind. I don't know anything about it. I was a kid. This other kid had one, and I basically went over to his house, and we didn't really know each other very well, but he said, hey, you want to ride? I was like, yeah. So, hop on, don't know how to clutch, don't know how to do none of that, and it had one. So he said, just let on the clutch or give it a bunch of gas. So I just went, no, and just let on the clutch. Went into a fence. Yep, I don't know if I've ever told you that, but went into a fence, whiskey threw all the crap out of it, bike died after it hit the fence because I guess it just stopped. And then the first legal bike I've ever rode was the Ruckus. I guess sort of legal.
Yeah, it wasn't really legal because we put 125s on it immediately.
Yeah. I rode it with the 50cc for a little while, so it was legal.
All right. Philip Jones asks, when will Kyle stop with the dad jokes?
Hey,
I don't think he will ever stop.
I like the dad jokes.
All right. Tom Bro, what would you buy? Kawasaki. Okay, I'm going to rephrase this. If you didn't have a Grom, what would you buy? Kawasaki Z125 or Honda Grom, and why? Hashtag keep looping.
I would buy Honda Grom because the parts, I feel like, I don't know this because I don't know Z125, but I feel like the parts would be more easily got. Available, yep. I feel like they'd be a little bit easier to work on because everybody else has had one and knows how to fix it, so you could hopefully look online. The Z125s are nice. I think they're more torquey.
They're very torquey.
But I don't know. When I sit on one, I feel a little high. It does feel good, but it just feels high. So something to kind of keep in mind.
Me, I always wanted the Z, and kind of got talked out of it.
Well, that was me. He wanted a Z, I wanted a Honda. Once I got the Honda, I was like, check this out. And he was like, I gotta get it. So
I wanted the Z, and I still kind of want a Z. Like, I just love the look of it. It is, they look good. Especially in the green, Kawasaki green. So, my question about the Honda Ground bike is, will Honda CRF 50 dirt bike, pit bike, foot pegs bolt directly onto the Honda Ground foot mounts? The stock foot pegs are pretty crappy. Yes, they are. Your feet come off and the foot pegs, off the foot pegs more than they should when doing stunt riding and riding in wet conditions.
So he wants pegs without paying because I'm guessing he's probably gonna get ones off eBay.
Probably. I mean, you can get them for like $5 or $10. I mean, I would try it. I mean, they look about the same. If not, oh well. I know I paid like $5 for my pegs.
They're not $5. Yours were like 10 or 15, weren't they?
Whatever. They're cheap. So, I mean,
I like his pegs a lot. I wouldn't honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'd get the CRF pegs because the CRF pegs that I have, of course, it's a little 50, but as soon as you drop the thing one time, the whole peg goes from straight to just like that. So you take a mallet and just beat the heck out of it and it goes back. But
they're very thin metal and they bend really easily. So
I mean, you might be looking at something better, but honestly, it just depends. I mean, I don't know. You know what? If it's the circle one, it might work, but I would not get the flat one because the more that I look at it, the positioning on that looks straight.
The angle of the pin.
The pin on the CRF is straight and the Grom is at like this much of an angle. So your peg's gonna be like this. Oh, maybe it'll help you lean.
We got 10 minutes? 10 minutes remaining. Okay. What is your opinion on stretching lower Groms? That is by Mr. Bentinator?
Maybe Baconator was taken.
I don't know. What is your opinion on stretch or lower Groms? They look amazing. I forget the guy's name on Instagram that airbags them. Those things are sexy. I'm going to put a screenshot of it right here because They look amazing. And then he also asked, what is the funniest moment you had while riding your Grom?
You go first, I guess. I don't know.
Watching Kyle fall and the Apex ride that we just posted. Oh, my leg!
I tried. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. But
And your funniest moment?
oh man, I hadn't had time to think about that. The first day that I rode with Justin, he had just bought his Grom, and it hadn't even been a day. I'm sorry, it wasn't the first day. It hadn't even been a day, and he dropped his Grom in the dirt, which was pretty funny.
Trying to do a burnout.
Yeah, he tried to throw dirt in my face and like just freaking. I guess you whiskey throttle a little bit.
I don't know what happened, but that was the only time I've dropped my bike. Nope, I dropped it in the grass. Okay.
And then I caught up.
All right, next
Probably
one.
a funnier time than that, but I just can't think of one.
Corvette Kid or Space Z06. Are the Grom big bore kits reliable? Been thinking about getting the 170cc big bore kit. If that's a Koso kit, I would definitely recommend that.
Koso kit's very nice. Wouldn't cheap out on the kit though. The Koso kit's very nice. The Koso 174 valve, and they make a 2 valve, I think.
They might make a 2 valve. I know they make the 4 valve, which would make more power.
Yeah, the 4 valve is what I was gonna get, and that's honestly, supposedly, I don't have it, but apparently it's more reliable. So just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, we decided that probably wasn't good to go that route, kind of because we were kind of afraid of the reliability.
Well, long story short, we built up the Ruckus, and it was great as a 150, but once we went to 180, it was great still, but we were having minor issues. So long story short, I didn't want to go through that again. Even though it might have been totally reliable, I didn't even want to risk it. And I found out it was going to be more money.
These questions are now coming from Instagram. Yoshimura RD, what has been the most fun video you guys have done so far?
I would say, and it's Yoshimura?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I saw this question, so I was actually thinking about it. I didn't know it was Yoshimura. I would actually say the little off-roading Yoshimura thing that they had.
The race, the grass race at the corral.
The reason that was so fun to me is I was able to run around. I saw so much action, had a lot of fun. I guess I wasn't riding in it, but I did ride in it the day before. So I had a little bit of enjoyment out of it, but I was able to ride really quick. I got, I was about to say home, but to the cabin, and I edited it really quick, and I was like, let me put it out. And then it got a bunch of views, and I was like, maybe I should make them in 2 minutes again. So, but anyways, that was probably the most fun video for me just because it was awesome content.
For me, it's hard for me. I like a lot of our videos. I don't know if that's, what's that word?
Undecisive.
No, it's not undecisive. It's like you're cocky, you're arrogant.
Caesar salad?
I don't know if that's arrogant or something, but I think we have a lot of great videos. Like we got the crawl video, the Grom Kana video, the whatchamacallit video.
The whatchamacallit one?
The whatchamacallit, yeah, the Yoshimura race video.
Yeah, the grass.
But then we also have like fun shop videos. We had
some of the shop videos we try to make very serious, but I think Justin tries to make them a little more serious. I try to be on the fun side. I don't know, I have fun trying to make people laugh with dad jokes and stuff apparently, so.
I don't know, I like, for event video, I would probably say, probably the Smoky Mountain Crawl. It was a blast to shoot.
I knew he was gonna say that. All right, good.
And then second one, Grom Kana. But for shop video, it has to be.
Oh wait, we had to do a shop video too?
Oh, I'm doing both. I'm between the OTB clear cam cover and
that was fun.
And the OTB chain adjusters. The skits, I don't know. I like skits. They're fun and they're fun to shoot. So
I liked when we blew up the shop. That was the Katago clutch cover.
Yeah,
that was fun.
All right, next one. Since we have 5 minutes, Pro Taper ATV mid or Honda Mini? What should I get on my 17 Grom?
I don't know if I can answer this one easier, but we both have Pro Taper mids. Or
Pro Taper Minis? No.
Honda Minis.
Honda Minis.
Honda Minis. We don't really know.
You were wanting the ATV Pro Taper ATVs, but they're wider.
Well, I wanted the ATV mids, and the only reason I did is because I first got a Grom, and of course everybody that has a Grom and that's trying to get a motovlogging or just watches YouTube, watches Fulligan, and he had ATV mids, and I was like, that must be what I need. And then everybody else was like, Honda Mini, and I was like, okay. And Psycho Gear had Honda Minis, so I was able to see what they were like, so I like them.
I definitely love the Honda Minis.
Your bike came with Honda Minis.
They did, so I'm glad the previous owner put those on. I'm gonna skip that question, but come back to it. Grove Danger, How tall can you be on a Grom? I am 6'3", and I'd fit perfectly on a Grom. I guess people say I look funny because I'm
Question
tall.
wasn't directed towards me. I'm 5'11" in tall shoes.
In heels?
Oh. In heels, I'm about 6'3".
Siege built. Didn't realize I was parked right beside you guys, talking to you at the crawl pre-meetup. Nice work, guys. Nice work, dudes. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's not a question, but thank you. And it was nice meeting you, man. Fury Rider 94, Grom Garage. When purchasing a Grom, are there any mandatory upgrades that have to be done to the engine before you can do wheelies? If so, what upgrades and how do you get
Clutch springs.
some of y'all's merch?
Clutch springs and the merch. I'll let you handle that one because
we're gonna do the upgrades.
Okay. Clutch springs is a big one, I think.
Clutch plates.
Clutch plates is not necessary, but if you're going to try to wheelie and constantly wheeling, I'd get a clutch.
EBC heavy duty or super heavy duty clutch springs. Man in the Box has them.
Yeah.
Get them from
And then they have some other ones that are apparently more.
Koso or some other brand. Check them out on Man in the Box.
Yeah. Apparently the ECBs is what most people run, or EBCs.
EBCs. That's what I have. Not great. I mean, we don't really wheelie that much, but we pull little wheelies, like 2 inches.
Well, we technically wheelie. It's just.
All right. Skipping your second part. iJeep TJ, what is your current Motovlog setup, camera, mic, etc.? Grab Kyle's helmet since my camera's in view. You can talk about
This is a helmet, and then I just put the little GoPro thing on there. I'll do it with this camera. I put the little GoPro thing on there at an angle, and then I put some pieces right here. Yeah. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. If you want more about it, I'll make a video about it.
GoPro Hero Session 5 with the
$60 adapter?
$50. You need lube when you buy that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then a Pulson 10
PL4
PL4 or 10 or whatever.
We'll like have it like
right here
coming up. Yeah. But and the biggest thing I think is use the little Allen keys because
you're not using the big knobs.
Yeah, and they're huge. They look stupid. So this makes it look a lot more stealthy, and it's pretty easy. Just keep in mind, I've had to learn, but when you use this, you have to click it twice if you have it charging.
Yes, and then Cena 20S.
Oh yeah, Cena 20S.
All right, how much time we got?
Cena is
2 minutes.
Pain.
Can any of you do a backflip and do a day of downhill mountain biking? No, I can't do a standing backflip. I can do it on a trampoline.
I can do a trampoline backflip, but I thought we were trying to be more manly, you know.
No, I cannot. And do a day of downhill mountain biking. I really wanted to try it. I know my buddy, wow, I'm terrible with names. Preston, he does it, and I've seen his videos, and it's like, dude, that looks amazing, scary, but amazing.
Yeah, it looks cool. I think I would like to try it one day, but I don't want to just be like, let's go. You know,
minute 20. All right, and to go back to, of course I messed that up. We're probably gonna have to reset that camera. Okay. You know what? We're gonna reset the camera and come back. Good? All right, and we're back. Oh, no, we're not. Oh my gosh, Kyle.
Don't want him to hear anything. All right, we're back now.
There we go, that was a good one. All right, so going back to Fury Rider 94.
This means this video could be 40 minutes. Turn that.
I forgot to stop the timer. My bad. Okay, Fury Rider 94. And how do I get some of y'all's merch? And,
oh yeah.
And Papa Crane asked that as well. Dude, I want a shirt. Well, good news for both of you and anyone else wondering it. Grom Garage t-shirts are now for sale on Teespring.
Yeah, check them out. Justin did all of that, so credit to Justin, but he got these shirts just pressed real quick for us, so we were able to kind of have something. We mainly wanted it for the crawl.
Yeah, and then just for shop videos. But we did it on Teespring. We got super cheap. We got the Hanes tagless, $15, and then the premium tri-blend for $20.
Is that shipped and everything?
No. Shipping is like $3.
Okay.
So, I mean, we try to make it as cheap as possible for you guys. I mean, we're not trying to make a ton of money, but it kind of helps support the channel so we can get wireless mics.
Yeah, this is really irritating. I actually bid on a wireless mic, and I was like, Justin, look, I'm about to bid on this. It was at $138, I think.
Something like that.
But anyways, I'm out in the garage. Justin's like kind of honestly mad because he's like, come on, help. I can't remember what he was doing. He's working on the trailer.
Yeah.
And video coming soon. Or is it out?
Eventually. No, it'll be coming out soon.
Coming out. But he's working on that, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I look at the bid, I'm like, okay, here it goes, Justin. So I go on the bid thing, and it doesn't change until you refresh it. So it says 130. Well, I clicked on it with, I think, 15 seconds left. I ended up bidding on it a pretty good amount. The thing went up to $250 in like 10 seconds.
Trying to work up to get wireless mics because having 20-foot long
That's the next
cables
thing.
is
That's the
annoying.
next thing.
And
I'll probably get it eventually.
And we didn't want to spend $700 on.
And I don't want to get a little cheap, like $100 system, and then it's like, I just wasted $100.
Crackling and crappy audio. Because, I mean, sure, you can have amazing footage, but if you don't have good audio, it's kind of pointless. So, and that's kind of coming from, I watch YouTube a lot, and if the video audio or the audio sucks, I really don't want to watch. So I guess that's where we're coming from. But make sure to check out Teespring. Link will be down there, and we might be able to put it on the screen. I'm not sure. But it'll definitely be down in the description, so check those out.
Yeah.
And I guess...
Oh, and let us know what colors, because we're trying to figure out what colors to wear, to make or put on or whatever.
Yep, I think we got white logos, black logos on different colors, and then I'm also going to do my FZO or GZ... or GZ125 is what I call it.
GZ125.
Grom, like FZ09.
I get it.
GZ125. It's going to be the colorway. It's going to be a gray shirt with the neon yellow.
Yep.
So make sure to check those out, and then we'll eventually get stickers.
If you guys let us know that you want stickers, or if you guys show that you want the shirts, and then we're like, oh, we sold a decent amount of shirts, then we'll go to stickers. We just don't want to be like, yeah, here's a calendar. You know, like, we're not trying to do all that, so. Yeah, we're not doing a calendar, a different picture for each day.
No, each month.
I
think we're going to do this. I think we're going to do it. We're going to make you guys submit. I like this idea. Have you guys submit photos and do a calendar.
Crap.
Great idea, Kyle. You guys heard it first.
What about coffee mugs?
I mean, hey, if the viewers want it.
What about a sticker that can go on the side of your helmet?
I mean, they're going to be stickers. You can put it on anywhere.
Okay, continue.
All right. I guess that's good. That's all the questions we got. Oh, okay. So thank you guys for staying tuned and supporting us through this and sharing us out, man.
And my mom asked me a question, but I forgot what it was, so I love you, Mom. What's the best part about dating a homeless woman?
Dad jokes.
You can drop her off anywhere.
This is what I have to deal with every single day I'm over here. Whew.
Did I tell you the difference between
stop it!
What's the difference between a joke and 3 dicks?
Can we have this on our channel? Like, is this appropriate?
Your mom can't take a joke.
We're gonna have to bleep that one out. All right, guys. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
That was pretty good. I like that joke.